has been raided, the stone has been romanced, and now the great adventure is back. Sky Pirates. It'll be the ride of your life.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Crap.
Welcome aboard.
John was basing everything on Raiders of the Lost Ark and always talking up Spielberg, and that was the sort of work he wanted to emulate.
I suppose we looked at Raiders.
Glad I ducked.
I thought, let's make a little version of it all here. Not the same thing. We're not going to be after a Lost Ark. People didn't make that sort of film in Australia when we did this.
It was quite a scale that I don't think had been tackled before.
Around the time of Mad Max, people were crashing cars, but we had aeroplanes and model shots and employed about 160 people, and we did quite an epic film.
This was a real crack at a look of Hollywood, and basically put Sky Pirates in production on that scale. My first night on Sky Pirates, I was gobsmacked.
A sea of lost ships.
We got there with a collection of smoke machines, and I think 3 12K lights at the time to light this scene that was so vast it was ridiculous.
Incredible. A ghost ship searching the secret oceans of the dead for its lost crew.
John very excitedly said, "There you go, cock. Off you go, you go and light that." No examples of what he wanted, but thanks, John. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a day or so. Yes, you have 2 hours to light it.
It's all action, thrills, danger, and excitement.
John, at that stage, was goading Steven Spielberg. He was always ringing Spielberg to tell him that he was hot on his heels and that he was going to go and shoot on Easter Island.
If Savage gets to Easter Island before you do, who knows what forces he'll unleash.
We were the first people to ever take a Panavision camera to Easter Island, which is in the middle of nowhere.
It was John's big thrill that he had been there and Spielberg hadn't.
I think a lot of people said it was a little derivative of some of the American films.
How many clicks have there been, O'Reilly? Do you know? I'm not sure. I lost count in all the excitement. You feel lucky?
Had the same sort of feel about it as a Raiders, though it had about a tenth of the budget.
Excuse me, fella, that's my Jeep you're leaning on, if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Truck Chase was a shot-for-shot copy of Indiana Jones. Gosh, when something's good, you feel like paying it a homage, and I think that's what John is doing.
Truck Chase, well, it's okay. The Raiders one was 10 out of 10 now, so it's about 7. We probably should have been a bit more imaginative.
I'm not sure he had the experience in filmmaking and storytelling to take that to the next level.
Just do what I do.
You're pretty good.
Not bad yourself. Let's do a bit more.
If it had been a comedy, it would have been brilliant, because John was very adamant that they stick to the lines that he'd come up with.
We wouldn't want all that power to fall into the wrong hands, would we?
And John and Max would try and fiddle the script around a little bit, but John was adamant that they had to stick to the script.
I didn't know you were into bondage.
They probably saw it as a fairly prestigious film from the beginning. I don't know if they felt that way towards the end.
He who disturbs the sacred moai meets death.
It's got a few disappointments for me. Maybe should have been a little bit pacier. It's a bit of a directorial problem too. Some of it's good, some of it's not. It's a bit uneven. It's like tinned orange juice instead of the squeeze stuff. It's sort of almost there. And it's a tragedy really, because you look at it and you think, well, the sets are quite good. No! Terrific cave. It was sort of a 7 out of 10 Sky Pirates, I think.
John sent a copy of Sky Pirates to Spielberg for his comments. I don't know. I'm not sure what the comments were.